Hey everybody. Hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend. I'm having a pretty good one, I think. And I have to play some Soul Blazer at some point for a recording. I have to make sure, hold on. Let me make sure my audio is good. I just have to make sure I play this game because I'm going to get lost in this, and Shane says it's a great game. A very good game at the very least, right? So I think it's time for me to play this game because I've been wanting to play Terranigma. I played Illusion of Gaia, and I haven't played Soul Blazer. Hey, what's going on, Captain Ed? How are you doing? Yes, Soul Blazer. We're going to play some Soul Blazer tonight. I know you're hyped because I know on your channel you've been playing some Terranigma. And by the way, if you're in the chat and you see Captain Ed, go to his channel because he has been playing Terranigma, which is a fantastic Super Nintendo game. And I said I would be playing Terranigma, but I know he's been playing it recently, so I didn't want to necessarily take it from him. Yeah, good. Fantastic, Captain Ed. Hey, what's going on, freak? Glad to have you here, too. So we have quite a bit of an audience here tonight. Glad to see everybody. So you know what? We have some people here. We have Captain Ed here. We have Freak here. Let me take a sip of my drink. I think it's time. Watching the 49ers win. I hope I wish your team the best because my team's already beat them this season because I'm wearing my Bears jersey. So, and they won today. I don't know how. But the Packers won, so fuck. Screw them. But, yeah. But let's play some Soul Blazer. I've never played this game before, so if you all want to help me, feel free. Okay, why is my controller not working? I'm already off to a great start. I should have checked this out. This is professionalism, everybody. No, I don't want to quit. Menu. Okay. Alright, so let's go to controls. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. Oh! What is going on? I hate this. I've had this configured. This is embarrassing. Every single time I want to switch my controllers. Okay. Okay. This should be fine. I don't want to quit. Okay, let's restart. Okay, get... Ugh! Okay, here we go. Hey, what's going on, Booty? Yeah, it's a pain, freak. Okay, let's see if this works this time. I'm doing good, Booty. I'm doing good. Glad you're here. Okay, finally. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on there, Shane?
Hey.
I'm playing this game called Soul Blazer.
Oh, never heard of it.
That's unfortunate. My character's name will be Gorp. It's an interesting name. What was the confirm button when you played it? Was it B or A?
That's a good question. I don't remember.
I got Gorp receives Sword of Life. What was your menu button? You remember? Great name. Very exotic. I know, right?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't remember anything about any of the setup.
Oh.
It's been a minute since I played it.
I used to live in the sky just like you. Now I am living on Earth, away from the Master. This reminds me of, fucking ActRaiser. I take the Mr. FPGA is easier to configure input controls better in RetroArch. I can believe it, because right now I think I'm struggling with this, and I'm not happy about it. All the creatures that have been captured by the Death Toll, are sealed away in monster layers. Just as you have set me free, you must free everyone. Even the release of a small tree or creature, they will aid you in your quest. Here, take this. Gorp received the Flame Ball magic. Nyla will join you. I am a musician, so I can use all types of magic. Russell Wilson gets sacked again. Yeah, I'm sure he's happy he's not in Seattle anymore. I will use my skill to help you. Remember this. I need gems in order to use magic. Wait, so you don't use magic? It's this magician dude? When you set me free, the monsters left some small spheres of gold. This is what a gem looks like. Alright, let's work together to revive the world. You must go to Grass Valley Shrine. What's this thing?
Huh. That's interesting. I didn't actually really pick up on that. That, like, technically it's the magician or the soul of the magician that's doing the magic, not you.
Yeah, that's interesting. Hey, this is Soul Blazer, Llama. What is my controller doing? I need to go back to the other controller I was using. Even though this one actually looks like a Super Nintendo controller, it's really pissing me off.
Figure out if it's me or what, but like the stream is like gets real like choppy every so often.
No, it's my internet. Don't worry about it. There are many creatures being held in the underground castle. If you can release those creatures, the village will be reconstructed. Okay. 8-Bit 2 Pro 2 has never done me wrong. Yeah, I kind of cheaped out, and I went with the Retrobit one, which is, for the most part, is fine. Like, when I actually use my, what's it, Analog NT, it works fantastic. But then I get to, like, the PC, and it can't remember any of the configurations, but I think that's more in RetroArch than anything.
I don't know. I've been happy with my 8-Bit Do SN30 Pro.
Yeah, I should have gotten
me
that.
wrong yet.
Oh, snap. Gorp released an old woman. Good for you, old woman. Oh! You hear a sigh coming from inside the house. Okay. This music's pretty good. heard some people describe this game as a more fun Zelda game.
I have heard that.
Use the Xbox One controller with the 8-bit Duke receiver. I can see that. The Xbox, look, the Xbox like Series controller and One controller, they're pretty fucking good, man. Received a medical herb.
Totally medicinal.
That's all I use it for. Why would you use it for anything else? Why are you invincible? I have to use this stupid item. How do you use items? Do you remember?
Don't you have to... Like, yeah, you have it equipped, and then it's a certain button. Button it was.
Do you remember? I don't know how to use this. Fuck.
I don't know. Hold on a second.
Oh, it just automatically works, apparently.
Say what?
It just automatically enacts itself. Like it says, it'll work if your HP ever reaches 0.
Ah, there you go.
Finally, Jimmy is airing it out. Well, he had enough time to recover, don't you think? Gorp heard a faint voice coming from the jewel in the corner. All right, come over here. I will give you some advice. Don't forget to equip the things that you wish to use, or they will not work. Gorp received experience. Would you like to return to the Grass Valley? Do I heal? Probably should, because I'm about to die. Alright, please continue. I'm going to talk to this old woman. My husband used to be the village chief. One day he suddenly disappeared along with the other villagers. Feel so lonely. How about being one of my children? Sure. Really? I will call you Gort from now on. Well, yeah, that's my name. Use the second floor as your own room. Hell yeah. Played a bit of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 beta before. I have to report it's good. It's the room of the village chief. He used to sit and rock here for hours. I wonder when he is going to come back. Probably when you save his ass. I would imagine that is the case. I haven't played a first... I need to get on for some first-person shooter. I just bought Fear for the Xbox 360 because I heard the upgrades on the Series X are quite substantial. So, I want to see what that's all about.
Fear is such a good game.
Oh, you like Fear?
Fuck yeah, dude. That game's like one of the best horror games.
Oh, perfect. Why does no one talk about it then?
I don't know. It's a good question. Because Fear and Fear 2, both really good. I enjoyed both of them very much.
Why are they so invincible for so long? Yarg. We all should do Fear one day.
Oh, we will.
Is it over
Don't
10
you
yet?
worry.
I think it should be.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
One of the games that scared the shit out of me. Oh shit. So high praise for fear. I'm already gonna have to heal myself. This is embarrassing. This old woman will heal my sins. Something. Yeah, I'm walking around doing nothing. I'm just killing the things that abducted you. I'm grateful, woman. What's wrong with you? FPS for you onto Game Pass. Proteus. It almost looks like Parodius, which is a shmup. Yo. These guys are relentless. Okay. Done fighting the things they don't need to fight. Yeah, I've heard, I think it was, I don't know if it was you or it was the Thunderdome Gaming Society that said Proteus was a lot like Doom. And it was worth checking out.
You have my attention.
Yeah, they posted it somewhere in the currently playing, I think.
Before I do that, I've got plenty of other things to finish first. I actually want to finish playing Arthurian Legends because that was actually a lot of fun. That was surprisingly good.
Yeah, you look like you're having a good time with that. Found 12 gems.
Prior to the stream, I was playing some Alone in the Dark.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
I'm about a quarter of the way through that game right now, and that's going to be an interesting episode. If you like hate porn, then
like well, obviously I don't want to go too into
exactly,
detail,
yeah.
but I can see why. I can see why it was seen the way that it was, and why it's the foundation of survival horror as we know it, and I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But holy fuck.
So Proteus has a quad barrel shotgun, by the way. You could use that in Alone in the Dark. Yeah, it's like, I don't want to get into it either because we're gonna have our time for it, but it's a game. I don't want to play it again, but I have to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, we still stuck with System Shock 2.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a bridge. Hell yeah. I replaced it with the bridge card. You can just tell me I can't cross it until something happens. Can't wait. Hey, level up. Ah. Stop making me bleed my own blood. Saving the best for the last of the month? It appears so, Llama. It does. What does the Dream Rod do? We're starting strong, I will say that. We've already put out a hint to what the first episode of October will be on the Twitter. So if you've been following our Twitter, at the beginning of September, I did post something that is in reference to what our first episode of October will be. So there you go.
Yeah, we're We're starting Spooktober this year with a...
With a banger.
Well, yeah.
I think everyone will be pretty happy with it. I'm very happy with the recording we made. It's a little long though. I don't know how Ashton feels about that.
Yeah. I mean, he can mostly blame me. It's one of the few games where I know enough to be the pushes up glasses actually guy and will soapbox for like 20-30 minutes. So. I apologize for nothing.
You shouldn't. It's a great episode. That's not what I wanted to do.
I mean, that's probably good for your health, Llama. Yeah, you don't want overexposure to Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter is awful. Release the Watermill Keeper. Hell yeah. Man's voice came from inside the watermill. Darn it! This stupid wheel is so hard to turn.
The call is coming from inside the wheel.
Yeah, inside it. That's what the game said. How do you know this made by Dr. Leo? I cannot move unless the watermill is turning. Okay. Oh, I'd have to go back and talk to the people. Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, this music is pretty good, man. Oh, I have here. Hello, may I help you? Oh, you're the one who released me. Whenever you use your medical herb, please come back and I will give you another. Okay, cool. Let's prevent that.
Dealer.
Nice. Corp, you were just walking around doing nothing. I'm beginning to worry about you. Please, stay here and rest. Fuck yeah. Let's talk to this tulip. What's going on, Discamera? There was once a watermill here before the village was destroyed. I hear there is a man in the mill who runs the elevator in the underground castle. Yeah, that's where I need to go. I am the guard of the bridge. I guess it is not really necessary to guard such a small bridge. Please pass. Like, what am I worth?
My man having an existential crisis over here. She's like, what am I even doing with my life?
Are you getting paid? I mean, that's a real question. Going through the boredom of Drakengard. Yeah, like you were like,
oh,
yeah.
I'm so sorry, dude. Like I tried to play that game. I couldn't. I still have it too. I told this story before, but like we visited a family member, a cousin of my wife's, in Atlanta, and his partner had a copy of Drakengard, like fucking mint condition basically, and he's like, oh yeah, it's from my child, like when I was younger. And he's like, yeah, so I haven't played it since then. And I was like, oh man, that's cool. Yeah, I was actually kind of like looking for that because, you know, it's like the precursor to like Nier and everything, and so I wanted to check it out. And he's like, oh, we'll take it. I'm like, bro, this is like a $250 game. He's like, yeah, that's fine, I'll take it. I'm like, okay. So I still have it. I tried playing it, and I don't have the heart to tell him that I fucking hate it.
He might know.
Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I don't. That game is not fun.
How do you save? Like a natural save?
It's at the Nexus area or whatever.
Nexus area.
like your central spot where you teleport around to different places. Like your,
Like right here?
I don't know, the stream fucked up, so I don't know where you are, but like the place where you can talk to God or whatever.
I haven't seen that place yet.
Yeah, you fucking start there.
Oh. Do you still have Drakengard?
I do.
Oh, there it is. Voice came from above. Gorp, how can I help you? I'm recording. Yes, it's okay.
I don't think we do need to make a Drakengard episode, Discover. Agree to disagree.
I would concur because we'd have to use the Patreon funds to get one for myself. And I don't want to do that.
No, here's the thing, man. It's like the idea behind it is fine. It controls like fucking trash. Like it doesn't feel good to play. Like the best part of it is definitely flying around on your dragon. I have no issue with that. That's pretty fun. But like the boots on ground sections just feel bad to play. The combat feels bad. Like I don't like anything about it at all. And then yeah, when I looked and realized that I was going to have to like grind level, and they start you real early in that game too, where it's just like, yeah, fuck you, you can't actually finish this next story level because you're weak. Go level up this fucking sword and grind a level. And I'm like, really? That's what you want me to do, huh? Okay. I don't know.
You know what? You know what? That might happen. That might happen to Chimera. You need to talk to Lyle because there is a poll that will be happening at the end of this week.
Don't encourage these things.
You know, I'm the best encourager. That's why we played Bubsy. You're welcome.
Yeah, so thankful.
But you know what? Like, that's one of the things. I'm about it. If I'm going to encourage, if I'm going to suggest to be about it, I'm going to be about it. Like I did with Bubsy. I beat the entire thing. I completed the game, actually. We got everything, so.
I still don't know how you did that.
I released a goat! With pain. I did it with pain, Shane. No, that was dumb. I mean, I had the right idea, at least.
Do you gotta do that? Is that a thing that anyone's gotta do?
No, you don't have to try that out. That's probably objectively the worst version. The worst Bubsy.
And that's saying something.
Yeah, that's one of the worst. That's the worst one. I released another two.
Right. That's exactly what I'm saying, this Chimera. I would actually have way less of an issue. Like, if the game controlled really well, I actually wouldn't mind, like, grinding the leveling for the swords and shit. Because it would at least be, like, fun to play. It's just not fun to play.
I released Lisa. I hear some light snoring coming from inside the house. Oh, I got my health restored, too. Oh, the name is Kime? Like as in Lost Odyssey? That's one game I think you would enjoy. Well, maybe.
I have it. I have Lost Odyssey. I just haven't played it yet.
I like it. It's like a combination of Shadow Hearts and Final Fantasy and is absolutely delicious.
Mm. Speaking of not Final Fantasy, although I don't know why it reminded me of that. I think for some reason my brain heard you say Kingdom Hearts, even though you said Final Fantasy. So
yeah.
Take that however you will. But
yeah, well, same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. But when I was poking around to grab the links for the stuff in the episode description for the flight today, I came across the thing that evidently, in addition to just being total nightmare fuel. Phoenix Games also completely stole Kingdom Hearts artwork for one of their cover arts. So that's cool.
Of course it is, because no one cares about Kingdom Hearts. Except for our listeners, because apparently Kingdom Hearts is one of those episodes that keeps getting listened to in our backlog. So, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 might be something we might need to look into in the future. I know we already have 2023 mapped out, but who knows? I'm not making any promises, though, because I don't like Kingdom Hearts. Sorry. I considered cheating, but I don't know if it'd be frowned upon for the sheet. No one's gonna frown on you for cheating. After all, we're emulating, and we use save states, so... Who are we to judge? RHPlays, the tool shop owner's son. Hell yeah. I don't think anyone's gonna care. I mean, it depends. I mean, it depends what you do with it after you beat it, right? So if you're gonna go around and say, "Oh, I beat Drakengard. Look how awesome I am," like, yeah, that's kind of shit. But if you're just like, if you just want to experience the story and you just want to, you know, be like, "Oh, I played Drakengard and I had a pretty good time," I don't think anyone gives a shit. At least I don't. I'm not gonna judge you. Russell Wilson's act again. You're taking great pleasure in this, freak, and I'm loving this.
I mean, also, to be fair, if anything about Drakengard, they probably wouldn't blame you for doing it.
No. Oh, like, my reward is just more enemies. Awesome. Fucking son of a bitch. Yeah, more enemies. Got it. Man, this is like just like Dark Cloud, man. Oh, all that for a goat.
Hey man, don't underestimate the goats.
I guess I gotta pay attention. Is there anything up here I need to be concerned about? Does not look like it. There's some slime monsters. God, I hate that. It has these invincibility frames, and it's just extraordinarily infuriating. So I can fireball their asses. That's always fun. Yo. Yo! No, not cool. You wait your turn. You'll get a turn. Hey, another tulip. Ooh, I can go back now. Not that matters right now. Ha ha ha. I'm liking this magic stuff, even though I have to wait to cast it. I think that was one of the complaints about it, right? Ooh.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward to use because of like the spinning.
Yeah.
So just trying to aim it correctly can kind of be a pain in the butt sometimes, but
I'm liking that, like, you can aim it, though. In offset.
Yeah.
Oh, would you like to return to Grass Valley? I'm gonna stay for now. Yeah, I might have to later, because I'm almost out of health. If you haven't played Drakengard in the Hebrew translation, you haven't gotten the whole experience. Ah! I hear a screaming man inside the house. Okay. Ah, ghost, a ghost. I don't give a shit. I'm not there. I can't deal with it.
Yeah, I didn't use the magic all that much either. There were certain cases where it was useful for like trying to snipe something, because you can shoot like through certain like barriers and stuff to get to things. So that definitely helps.
I'm gonna go back. Wait, what? Hebrew? He's joking. Dream Rod you possess is a magical stick that enables you to look into dreams. Equip the stick when you wish to speak with someone who is sleeping. Look like a would be good at crab walking. Try it. You don't know how? I love women who crab walk. Just walk while pressing either the L or R button. It's not working. Ooh, I need a... Oh! Why are my buttons mapped to that? That's not good. I don't like that.
I gotta refresh the stream. I'm like further behind than usual. God. Yo, internet is garbage tonight.
My internet? Yes. Daddy, where are you? A voice full of sadness came from somewhere. Lisa, you must tell everything that you know to the person in front of you. They will also need my paintbrush to continue on. Daddy, is that you? Since I played this after Terra Enigma, I was used to the mentality of never using magic ever. Huh. There's no answer. I look forward to playing Terra Enigma, by the way. Oh my! Who are you? Get out of my house! Ungrateful bitch. Wait, I'm sorry for yelling at you. Please come back and listen to my story. What is it? Make up your mind! I had a very strange dream. It was about my father and someone who looked just like you. My father told me to give his paintbrush to you and tell you all I know. The brush is all I have left from my father. I hid it somewhere. When you come back to me with that brush, I will tell you all I know. But he said you give it to me. Why am I supposed to find it to give it to you to give it to me? No! Gorp, you're just walking around doing nothing. I know. I'm 37. Yeah, my stream is Garbo tonight. I have a 27% dropped frame rate right now. That's awful.
Yeah, it keeps like freezing and stuff. Like it's way behind right now.
Hey, what's going on, Randall? Apparently my internet
Randall.
is like shit tonight, so I'm sorry. My name is Gotti. I'm an architect. I built all the houses in this town. Come back later. I will show you something.
Oh well, we appreciate the vibes.
Absolutely.
Sad that you won't be able to join us, I guess. But are you just jumping in to say that, or are you just like gonna lurk, or like what's the deal? What's the 411, as the kids say? 15 years ago.
I don't even care. I don't care what the kids say. I hate the kids.
What's the spill the tea, or some such?
There should be no reason why the internet's terrible either. This is embarrassing. I thought there was something else I could do. Apparently not.
God, wait, did you go back and talk to Gaudi a second time?
Who's Gowdy?
Was that a yes or a no?
Who is Gowdy?
The guy standing outside of the stairs up to the house
Yeah.
at the top of the hill. The architect.
He says come back later.
Okay, the reason I'm asking is because I was trying to figure out if what I just saw was the first time you talked to him, in which case the stream is like a full, like, several minutes behind now.
Oh, Christ.
Hold on, let me try reloading it again.
No, it's definitely my internet. Like, I'm looking at my kilobits per second, and it's abysmally low.
Ugh.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's one of my favorite things about it.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I love Dark Cloud. So I think I'm gonna enjoy this game a bunch.
This game kind of made me wish that there was like a more modern take on it, or if somebody did just like a new like 3D RPG as like a spiritual successor, but with like the same like idea.
I'm gonna let you borrow Dark Cloud then.
Okay. What was that for, like PS2 or something?
Yeah, it was like, I think it was a launch game.
Okay.
It's good. Okay, that's where Lisa was. Now I get to go get this treasure. I bet that's where the brush is, isn't it? Oh, it's Leo's brush. How'd I know? What do I open now? I released an old man. Sweet. I agree. You need to play Dark Cloud. Everyone needs to play Dark Cloud. That's a fantastic game. I broke a PlayStation controller once playing Dark Cloud 2. That was embarrassing. And then I tried to repair it, and I made it even worse, so I had to throw out the controller. Good times.
It's like a out of frustration thing? Or...
Yes.
Ah.
I threw it across my room, and then I realized I broke it. It was not my most mature moment.
Yeah, I assume that's what you were referencing, Llama, actually.
This is losing my wife to an illness. I noticed a goat hanging around my place. I was so lonely. Wait. No. No. Are you Welsh?
They're not implying that. The spirit, the spirit of his wife. His wife reincarnated as the goat, so she could hang out with him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Nah, Discamera, they would just make it a mobile game and slap like the Soul Blazer or Terranigma name on it and turn it into a gacha party building RPG like the 8 billion other ones that are out there.
With some dailies.
Yeah, oh fuck yeah. Give me all that shit.
Oh, a gourmet goat. I wonder why people live in such small houses. Can you believe the village chief was swallowed up in one of the paintings in the house on the hill? Why are you talking to me, goat? Yeah, sure. No. Yeah, that's what you get. $1 billion plus tax. Gotta call Daddy Elon. It's like pocket change. Yes. What are you attending to, you stupid goat? Wait, what is even going on? What? It's a goat!
They got goat things to do, you know?
What is this? What? Is it that bad? I have it on my wish list on Steam. It's like my #1 game. Oh no. Oh. One day as I returned from shopping, I found a note. Lisa pulled out the note and began to read. Lisa, I won't be able to see you for a while. If you have any problems, please see the village chief. Take care of your friends. Turbo, the dog. Louie, the dolphin. Gnome, the snail. And Mary, the doll. The animals mentioned in the letter were once my father's pets. I don't understand what he is trying to say, though. I know you're a complete stranger. Will you please search for my father? Is this a puzzle? Gorp is dragged into the painting. I released a tulip. Alright. Can I get out of here so I can heal myself? I can. So I took a bit of a beating, so I'm gonna go back and heal myself real quick. I do like that. Like, you're never too far out from just having to go back and heal yourself. I can appreciate that.
So, so I'll be honest. I've never actually like played much of ActRaiser. I never really got into it. I'll probably need to give it another shot at some point. But are those things that were unique to the remake, or are you just saying that those are things that were just part of the game that you didn't like anyway?
It sounds like they're unique to the game because that didn't happen in the original. Anything he's describing, or any interpretation of such.
Huh. That's odd. Twenty times more dialogue than the original. Good lord.
That's not good. I don't want more dialogue in that game. It's quite fine with what it had.
How else are you supposed to get all of that very necessary exposition?
There is no necessary exposition. You raise a town. Town has problems. You fix problems. Town has more problems. Become God, like incarnate, and solve their problems. It's one of the few games where you don't kill God because you are God. So it'd be kind of.
Reminds me, at some point we'll have to end up doing an episode about Black and White.
Ooh, I was just making a list that covered that. Covered the year that game came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty deep. That year is massive, by the way. Oh, another goat. You know what else came out in 2001, by the way, Shane? Civ 3.
Huh. Yeah, that's a busy year.
Yes. What I got? Ivy. Oh, great. Tutorial killed you. Why does that game have a tutorial? The original didn't have a tutorial. It doesn't need a fucking tutorial. Ah! I received a medicinal herb. Okay. Stop throwing spears at me. This should work if I just kind of stand here. Ha 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 ha! What you get, game? I can outsmart you. I don't want that, Dischimera. That sounds awful. Oh, that's a spike.
Sounds like they went full George Lucas and tried to fix things that didn't need to be fixed.
Oh yeah, that sounds like awful. Yeah, the original ActRaiser is one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. Got more goats. It appears the stream is a little bit more stable now. I hope.
Yeah, it seems a little bit better.
Am I supposed to be able to kill these things? Is this what they were talking about? Monsters that you can't kill until I get the right sword?
Yep. The metal ones, yeah.
Yeah. I released another tulip. I released a boy. Okay. Something tells me some of these little platforms where I'd usually release people can't be like fully realized. Yo, chill. Daddy, chill. I released another boy. Secrets grow deeper. I just need a new sword so I can wax these annoying freaking metal things. Okay. This is not pleasant. Ah! This got a new herb. I can get a new herb for free. What? You can record that shit. Yes. Let's go talk to some goats. You hope they don't remake ActRaiser 2? I hope they don't either, because that game is pants. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. The goat's reincarnated wife.
Told you.
Oh, no.
Thought I was joking.
This is terrible. He's fucking a goat, but the goat doesn't mind because that's her ex-husband. Okay. Good for you. Goat. Ugh. I feel gross. How do I check underneath the tulip? Oh, you scared me. This is our secret hut. We have hidden treasure here. Near here. Okay, so it's under the tulip. Okay, so... What the fuck? In my dreams, I can do anything I like. For example... Ha! The monsters running all over in Dr. Leo's paintings cannot be defeated unless you have a special sword. You must find the special sword that can destroy metal. Return here once you have found the sword. Would you like to return to the Grass Valley? I don't think I have a choice. Alright, please continue. Just a .mu remake, that'd be good. They know how to make it more playable and still look good. I just don't think ActRaiser 2 needs to be remade. It doesn't. It failed on the it failed on the Razor part. It was all act. I think there's another goat I released, so I need to find that goat. Where are you, goat? Well, I may have already talked to that goat. No, this goat. You're the one who set me free, right? Come, I shall show you around. Please follow me. Okay, I'll follow you, Mr. Goat. This is the home of Dr. Leo, the inventor, and his daughter, Lisa. Dr. Leo is a great painter, as well as an inventor. Oh, it's Leonardo da Vinci. One day, many soldiers came and took Dr. Leo away. Lisa has not been the same since. And his daughter is Lisa, is the Mona Lisa. Ha ha ha. The house at the top of this cliff contains a painting by Dr. Leo. I think the title of the painting is something like The World of Evil. Someone needs to make it fair. I think you're right. This is a house people constructed for the goats. I'm not terribly fond of it. I did see something on the ground near the corner of the fence. What? There's a medical herb in the corner of the fence. I didn't need that! Okay, so I got the goat, and I gotta go talk to this boy here. This is our secret passage. I cannot let you through without a pass. How do I get the pass? Shane, you remember how to get the pass?
Oh god. Probably find it.
I think I just gotta go back to where I was at and continue forward. It seems like seems like a very common sense kind of game. Like it's not gonna really try to inhibit you.
Yeah, it wasn't anything too crazy. Apparently you can find it underneath a sleeping tulip in the southeastern end of the Grass Valley, but you have to push the tulip over. Oh, yeah, that one was, I had to look that up because I didn't realize you could push things.
How do you push?
You literally just walk into it. Pretty sure that's what it is.
You're not gonna tell me where the treasure is, huh? Well, it's probably in this tulip that you won't let me push now. He's guarding it. Of course he is.
What's up, Tidbit?
Hey, what's going on, Tidbit?
Can you? Yeah. Hmm. I'm trying to remember what the steps were to do that, because I know I think he has to like be out of the way for you to push it.
Okay, just got my ass owned. Oh, I'm so dumb. At least I can go get another herb real easily. Uh-oh. Am I supposed to be doing this?
I have no idea. I'm very far behind in the stream, so I don't know what you're doing right now.
Fighting a boss?
Oh.
I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this yet.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, really?
Oh, this guy. Yeah, this is, yeah. All right, so you can, you just gotta don't go up, don't go all the way up at the top because he'll just swipe you to death.
Yeah.
Basically, what you gotta do is just basically bait him over to like one side, and then like run back to the middle. And as he's starting to slowly like shuffle his way back over to the middle, that's when you like run up the thing, get like, you know, 1 or 2 shots in on him, and then run back down, and then just rinse and repeat. Seriously.
Oh, that sounds awful.
It fucking takes forever.
And magic doesn't work, apparently.
Nope. You have to hit him with the sword. Yep. It took me a very long time to do this fight. It's just repetition, and then just making sure you're dodging. Yeah, that's the other thing, is you don't want to get too far away from him, because he'll start shooting extra shit at you, but... Because, like, if you can get him to... Yeah, there you go. Like, if you get him to shoot the 3 projectiles just straight down, and then run back to the other side real quick and go up to hit him a few times, that usually works.
So I'm supposed to fight this cockhood, like, right now. Oh, this is awful.
I'm not like 100% on whether it's you, like, if you're supposed to do it exactly right now, or if you could go and do the other things and level up and come back. I guess I'm pretty sure that this is the way that I did it. But...
I don't see like the other way to do it, because it says go look for the sword. Like, I don't know where I can get the fucking sword, because this cock is standing in front of a fucking flower. I can't push it over. It says push it over, and I can't. So fuck you.
Yeah, I do recall this fight being pretty rough. The other boss fights I don't think are quite as bad. Well, ish. I will say I think it's one of the weak spots of this game. The boss encounters are not particularly well designed.
Yeah, it seems like once you get it, like, the bosses are harmless. It's just a matter of just, like... It becomes a matter of tedium.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, it's also just sort of the nature of the game, like, because you basically only have your melee weapon if you can't use magic,
Yeah.
and you have to be so close to things to hit it that it almost feels like you're just... It almost feels less about, like, a strategy and more of just, like, being lucky in not getting hit by something.
Yeah. Well, this doesn't feel like I'm lucky in not getting hit by something. It just feels like I know what I'm doing.
Not even, like, later.
Oh. That blows.
Did we ever have a game that we rented constantly back in the day because you really liked it, but then never ended up buying it? Yeah, actually, several. So right off the top of my head, I can tell you, Clay Fighter. I rented that game.
Actually,
so many
yes.
times,
Same.
and I never bought it.
I think for me it was NBA Jam. I don't think I ever bought it.
Yep. Also that one. I rented that a bunch of times, never bought it. Fucking 1080 snowboarding for the N64. I never actually bought that damn game, and I probably should have because I rented it so many times.
Mega Man 7 was another one for me, and I kind of wish I bought it because that game is like worth stupid amounts of money right now. Oh. That sucks.
I'm trying to think if there was any other ones. Those are the ones that definitely came to mind immediately.
NBA Jam is like, I can't believe I never had that.
Yeah.
Because that was like the, like, everyone fucking played NBA Jam.
Yeah, like, I don't even care about basketball, and I loved me some NBA Jam.
Oh, it was incredible. Oh, it was a requirement where I grew up, because I grew up outside Chicago. And that was the 90s.
Yeah.
Like, you had to. Like, even if you didn't like the NBA, you liked the NBA. I released the village chief. Is he going to give me a sword? Please come back to my house. I want the sword. Are you going to give me the sword so I can kill these things that are, like, hurting me?
Yeah, fun fact about that. You don't actually get that sword till later.
What?
You've got to... There's a lot of coming back to areas in this game.
I feel oversold.
I don't know. I didn't mind it too much. I thought it was kind of neat. It's a little Metroidvania-y in a way.
Give the brownstone to a person named Gorb. I don't know what the brownstone looks like. Is this heroin? That I received from him the day before he disappeared. I received the brownstone.
Archon for the NES. Huh. I don't think I've even actually heard of that.
I've never heard of that.
The concept sounds pretty cool. It sounds a lot like, well, Battle Chess. That came later.
Okay, so I just did that. Is there a new location I can go to?
Possibly. You'll have to go
fine.
back out to your hub area there and see if you can go to the world map, see if you can move on to the next place.
Oh, I'm go to the Green Wood then.
There you go.
Okay, that's not how I get to the Green Wood, apparently. Nor is that.
Oh, yeah, no, the world map is always just the top one, the gold.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can push over this flower pot. Unless that's later.
Coincidentally, that's also how you save. Yeah, there you go. Oh my god. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, I didn't rent it a bunch, but like I know I had rented Resident Evil at least a few times. Never owned that. Hey, there you go. You're got the pass.
Oh, the pass. Where did you find it? You can go inside now. I got a strange bottle. Whatever that does.
Honestly, that sounds about right, Discamerum, at least in my anecdotal experience. I think after the N64, I don't even think I rented games anymore.
I did. And I remember pissing off people in Blockbuster. Because, well, they came out with this new policy. I didn't actually rent games. I know some friends that did. But they had this policy back in the day that you had no late fees anymore.
Oh.
And so I walked in there and was like, why can't I just rent a game for $4 and then just never come back here? And they looked at me and said, so we're never going to rent games to you. I'm like, well, I'm just asking a question about business sense. Like, I'm not saying I'm actually going to do it. I'm just saying, like, I could do this. And they're like, get out of our store. I'm like, wait, what?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Like, how do you know I'm not going to do that? How can you trust me? They're like, yeah, you can never get anything from this Blockbuster. I'm like, I'm just okay. I think that's fair.
Yeah, well, also, so when I was in college, my part-time job, or I should say one of my part-time jobs, was working at a rental place, and, like, fucking, this was, of course, the DVDs had been around for a while, right? And,
Right.
I could tell you that you definitely can't trust people to take care of rental DVDs because those fuckers got scratched up and dirty all the time.
I'm in the green one. I figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Okay. Oh, this music is fucking
That's
interesting.
an interesting addendum to that story. So after 30 days, they would just charge you a restocking fee. And then the Better Business Bureau declared that that was in fact a late fee and sued Blockbuster. That's funny. Hey, what's up, Ashton?
Hey, Ashton.
Oh, yeah. I actually just had that happen, by the way, because I had to buy a new memory card for my PS2 because the one that I had shit the bed. So, like, I went over to Video Game Rescue over here and picked up another OEM one because I'm not going to trust those third-party ones. And I've put it into the PS2 and got to see some fucking guy's save files from 2001.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. It was a lot of fucking sports games.
Oh, that's not so cool.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, well, I kind of have a pretty good sense of who this person was. Yeah, Ash. Oh, wait, you have the sound off, so you can't even hear me, can you? Damn it. Hold on.
Jump back out, bitch. There you are. No!
Yeah, actually, the save file thing is crazy because like I just threw my copy of Gauntlet Legends into my N64 the other day. 'Cause actually, it was for the GoldenEye episode because I was trying to troubleshoot my N64. Turns out the cable was bad. Thankfully, it wasn't something more serious. But throwing that in there, I fired it up, and my friggin' maxed out character save file is still in there from like back in the day, like 20 something years ago. Remember, we had a tiny mom and pop rental store we frequented, and for the games they literally had these two massive binders that were full of photocopies of the game's box art. So you just give them a page number and they'd go in the back and grab the game. Huh. I mean, that's a pretty good way of doing it. Prevents theft, I guess. We had a little mom and pop place too that we went to all the time. It was called Home Vision Video, and they didn't do anything like that. They just did the usual put the empty box on the shelf thing.
I miss the mom and pop places, man.
Yeah. And it was like, you know, we were in a small enough like town that we frequented that store, you know, enough that like they knew us, and so like we got to know the people that worked there, and they'd always like give us deals on stuff, and like we'd get free like popcorn or candy or whatever when we went in. It's good times. Good times.
Time's lost.
Yeah, man. Beat Link to the Past, you guys re-rented it for a month. I mean, at that point, haven't you just bought the game? Like... That's crazy. I mean, like, what's the value proposition on that? Like, did you guys... I don't know how much rental costs were for you at that point. Like, did you rent it enough that it was basically equivalent to just buying a copy of the game? Oh, so it'd still be twice as expensive. Okay. Well, then that makes sense. Oh, Cruisin' World and Cruisin' USA. Both of those also. We rented those a bunch and never owned them.
That's believable. 100% believable.
Oh god. The stream died.
Oh, it did?
Okay, it's back now at like 120p. Okay, hello.
Yay. I love Middleburg. It's my favorite place on earth.
Yeah, at some point here, I'm looking forward to throwing Gauntlet Dark Legacy into the old PS2 and seeing how that is. Because as far as I'm aware, that's basically just like the superior version of Gauntlet Legends. So
Is it? You love that game.
I do. I actually want to get around to playing what the fuck was it called? It was like the re-release, but not really, of Castlevania 64. Something Darkness. What the fuck was it called?
Legacy of Darkness.
Yeah, there you go. That one. I actually want to play that. I never have. Apparently, it's supposed to like improve some things. It's basically Castlevania 64, but like...
Just don't play it with the expansion pack. The expansion pack actually makes it worse.
Really? Why is that?
It reduces the frames per second. And
What?
yeah, it increases the resolution, okay, it makes it almost unplayable.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, right, exactly. Gauntlet Legends, but with less mud. Yeah, that's a pretty good. Plus, I think it added some things too. I'd have to go look at the differences, but. And honestly, that's all I really want, right? because I really love Gauntlet Legends. So if I can play a version of it that doesn't look like, you know, total ass, I'm okay with that.
Yo, I'm
That's what
totally not digging the, hey, I'm just gonna jump out and hit you with some bullshit kind of mechanics going on here.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't really, it's not really telegraphed at all either. You just kind of have to know that they're there. But yeah, I've heard Legacy of Darkness is basically better than Castlevania 64. Yeah. No, you're preaching to the choir, my man. Like, I am one of the biggest defenders of Castlevania 64. I actually unironically like that game. It's not as bad as everybody makes it out to be.
I'm coming around to that. I'm gonna need to replay it. I'm gonna stay. I released a mole.
That is a good thing you asked that.
Yeah, that was another great thing about going to the rental store. Like, not so much for CD games, because they'd all be scratched to shit. But,
Yeah.
like, just like, you could go there and get games for, like, super cheap. And you could build a good collection there by doing so. Like, I got my first copy of Street Fighter Alpha from there, and I love playing Street Fighter Alpha. I almost broke a controller for Street Fighter Alpha too, so there's also that. But 150 gems.
To answer your question, yes, it is one of, if perhaps not the only Castlevania game where you can gain the vamp status if you get bitten by a vampire enemy.
That's awesome. I love the revisionist history on it. Like, it's finally getting some, like return. Like, yeah, it's not that bad. Forever, people are like, ah, shit. I remember picking up my copy of Castlevania 64. It was at a flea market. I can't remember which one. I'm trying to think. It wasn't the one, like... It wasn't Ramona. Maybe it was Ramona. I don't know if I'm talking about. It wasn't Pecan Park. I know that because there's Pecan Park, and there's another one, and that's the one like I got it from. What's the other one? We have to pay $1 to get into.
Which one? I'm trying to think. Which one is the one that's like? I feel like it's on like out near like the airport.
That's Pecan Park.
Oh, okay.
This one I'm thinking like you take I-10. And it's right near I-10.
Well, I would say there's another one that's right here on Blanding. That's like right near VGR.
Yeah, I know it wasn't that one.
Yeah.
Because I know about that one. I went there all the time. And then, like, I've gotten some stuff from there, too. I can't remember. I got my Nintendo there.
Mm.
No, I didn't. That's a lie. I got my Nintendo from the other one. I've gotten all my good video game scores from the other one. I just can't remember what the fuck it's called.
Yeah, you'd think that, right? If that's why I've been saying for like years at this point that they just need to fucking give up their IPs to people who will actually do something useful with them.
Ooh, Konami?
Yes.
Yeah? Might as well give Silent Hill to Capcom at this point.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, could you like? Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw Steam pop up saying Lyle is playing TeamSpeak. What is this? 2002? What the fuck? What is going on here?
I actually want to try buying a game I know nothing about and choose it solely on its box art like the good old days. You know what? That's how I built up my Master System collection, to be honest with you. That's how I ended up in like kind of being a semi Master System collector. It was kind of like, oh, what's this game? Oh, this looks fun, because like all I have is Outrun, and Outrun's fun, but like I want some other Master System games.
Oh, yeah. How did you how did you judge that?
Me?
How did you know? How did you know the game was gonna be fun based on the cover of a Sega Master System game, Chris?
When you look past the grids, and
when you look at that one little clip art fucking thing that's on there for you to, yeah, okay. Although, you know, having said that, I actually went back and looked through more of them today, and like some of them actually are decent. I mean, they still have the grid thing, but
right,
they're more than just like one little fucking image. Like Phantasy Star is a pretty good example.
yeah.
But for the meme, I'm sticking with it.
Pro wrestling still sucks.
Oh, that one's terrible. Yeah. No. Nope. I would love an HD remake of Castlevania 64. I genuinely think like, or not. Yeah, actually, yes, remake. That's the term I want to use, not remaster. Remake.
Oh,
like, if
definitely
they were to
remake
it and improve the controls and, you know, clean it up, make it look all pretty and nice and everything. I actually think a lot of people would like it. I really do. That game has a lot of really great personality. It tried a lot of things that hadn't been done before. It's got atmosphere for days, and the music is fantastic. Like,
music is undeniably good. I'll say that.
I'm just glad that it's finally people are coming around to it. Oh, well, thank you, Mama. We appreciate the feedback. We had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess that's what I'm going to say. Yeah, it was a great flight. I thought so. And we're on track to be our first month since swapping over to our new carrier of having 1,000 downloads in 1 month. We're really close, so...
We are, yeah. I mean, we're over that on the last 28-day period for a while now, but
yeah,
my brain still arbitrarily wants it to be inside of a calendar month for reasons. I don't know.
I agree. It needs to get there, but we're gonna do it. This is the month. This is it. We finally done it. I think we did it when we first did the COG episodes. But now we didn't know because we were on the older carrier, so.
Ooh, I don't know. It's gonna be close. We're at 903 right now.
Castlevania 64 is greater than Lords of Shadow. I don't know. I like Lords of Shadow. I just felt like it was all over the place. It didn't have an identity. That was Lords of Shadow's greatest sin. Is that
yeah. You know what? I think I would agree with that. Actually, yes. Castlevania 64, I think is better. I liked Lords of Shadow for what it was, but if it didn't have the Castlevania name attached to it, it would have been just a pretty like run-of-the-mill, middle-of-the-road, like third-person action game.
Yeah.
So.
It didn't have an identity. It wanted to be God of War, and it wanted to be Shadow of the Colossus, and it wanted to be all these other things. It didn't feel like it wanted to be Castlevania.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was fine. I can't. Did I actually play the second one? I don't know if I did because I think I had heard that it was like just not very good, and so I don't think I ever did.
Yeah, I think that's the reason I passed on it too.
Only Castlevania you don't like is Dracula X Chronicles on PSP.
That's fine. I like that one. It's not like a masterpiece, but it's not terrible. I can understand why you wouldn't like it. It's a remake. It's okay.
Trying to remember which one. Nope, I don't think it was that one. Dawn of Sorrow?
Talk with the Stump? This land was developed by a dog named Turbo. He created this town so animals could come here and feel safe. I take it this is Turbo. Please, come take a walk with me. Alright, let's go. If you find a particular mole, you will be able to see in the dark. Make sure you talk to all the moles. Okay. Freaking Turbo. The island over there is a graveyard. My twin brother is the island guard. Come back here, Flicky. Where you going, Flicky? The birds tell me many stories. I am thankful for them because I can't move from this spot. The birds tell me the Lost Side Marsh has 3 shrines. This one is called Water, another is called Fire, and the third is called Light. Everyone does? Is there one in an East game or ActRaiser? We tell the trees what is taking place, and in turn they give us seeds to eat. So I guess you could say we have a sort of give and take relationship. This is Green Theater. A group called the Woodston Trio is a local favorite here.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point, Tidbit. Also, I'm pretty sure that's, at least in the case of Star Fox Adventures, is because that game started out as an entirely different game and then they shoehorned Star Fox into it. So that makes sense.
I'll exchange this sword with you for the seeds. I received the Psycho Sword. Can I... Invincible monsters temporarily paralyzed, so I can't kill metal monsters yet, correct?
Invisible or temporarily paralyzed? I don't think so. I don't know, man. That might be the one. I was trying to look up which of the friggin' mobile, or not mobile, god, handheld Castlevania games it was that I tried playing most recently, and it was like hard as fucking balls. Because I think that's the only one I would say that, at least of that era, that I actually don't really like, because I think it's not balanced very well. Yeah, no, you can't kill. That's what you can't kill them with that. It'll just paralyze them, like it says. You need a different one in order to actually kill them.
Okay, you get a crocodile. I felt like I explored everything. So what am I missing?
I know I haven't done everything yet because there's some things I'm seeing that are not there.
Yeah.
Some of this you might have to come back for.
I need to get over there. How do I get there? Oh, here we go. Another dog. Oh shit, what's this? Okay. An exit. Why am I not hitting him? These guys are annoying. Ugh. I released another dog. Hell yeah, we got all sorts of dogs. Hell yeah, I got the medical herb. If I could only kill these monsters that won't die, it'd be awesome. Nothing inside. That's bullshit. More dogs. A lot of dogs. Yo, that's not fair. Stop it. I got another crocodile. So I'm gonna go talk to the other mole. Nope. That was kind of cheap. I released a squirrel. Something about killing Pan. I don't know what you're talking about, Keaton. You do bring up some really obscure knowledge, though. I will say that.
He was talking about the plot hole in Lord of Shadows.
Oh. That's a weird game.
Or Lords of Shadow, I should say.
Alright. Like, I feel like I'm I want to stop, but I can't. Like, this game's addictive.
Yeah, man.
It's like so simple, too. I released a mole. Yo, what? I have to find a way back. I released a squirrel. It's kept the same. Yeah, I would say that about Lords of Shadow. I mean, to be fair, I've played much worse games. I have to see what's at the end here. Ooh. Is there something I could do, like run? Ooh.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come back. Well, okay, well, actually, stream's behind, but that very long one that you walked across, on the top of it, there were platforms you could pause on.
Oh.
Although there is, I think, at least one of those here that I think you have to have something to get across it without taking a bunch of damage. So you might need to come back to it.
What's the light arrow?
Oh, yeah, that I actually used that one quite a bit.
Oh. Yo, how am I supposed to fucking hit you? Level up. This is annoying. I was thinking, like, where's the natural stopping off point? I don't know. Just like, keep going, keep going, keep going. Another mole. And a deer. Part of the game is with a free download of Symphony of the Night. Really? I didn't know it came with that. I didn't know that at all.
I
saw
like
that
says
posted.
something about their faith in their game when they have to bait people with
A legend.
yeah. Remember that game that literally everyone likes, we'll just give it to you. Just please buy our game.
Please buy it. I'm like almost now completely lost in this thing. I have no idea where I'm at. Actually, I just want to get back to town at this point so I can get a new medicinal herb. But I don't know how to get back. So I think this is a good stopping point, and I can come back to this later next week, or in 2 weeks, or I'll have to figure my way around this stupid dungeon. Because then there was a point that I could go back to the town, and I said no, and I didn't want to because I was addicted to this thing. Now I want to get out.
Those blue crystal fairy ladies. There was one that was down, like, at the bottom of all of those, like, fire bridges.
Yeah. I think it's actually this way. I want to just get out. I like how it just kind of makes shortcuts for you in case you want to go back later, too. That's always convenient.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, like, super convenient, but it's more convenient than, like, not having them. I'm Billy, leader of the Woodston Trio. Our show is really exciting. This is a restaurant. Would you like to see the menu? Great. Let me tell you our special of the day. Medicinal herb? You. Just kidding. Please don't be offended. This is delicious for food and fruit drinks. That's awesome. I love it. All right, let me start by doing my job. Where are you going? There's an outhouse. Oh, what? Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's a weird translation.
I'm always digging in the ground.
Like a poop hole.
Yeah. My worry is, like, I'm going to stop playing and then in 2 weeks I'm going to forget everything I talked to.
Probably.
Yeah. That mole came with me. I don't know if that's important or not. I'm going to assume it is. We're in the graveyard. I hear someone snoring, but can't tell from which direction the sound is coming. Well, if they're snoring, I can talk to them. Or they are. I wonder if I can get the free medicinal herb here too. Boo. Come on, aren't you surprised?
So.
No. That sucks. I'm gonna have to go back to the previous town to get it.
Yeah.
If you help me cross the river, I will give you something. Okay. There once was a raft made from the bark of my branches. You must find this raft. I believe it might be able to help you in some way. Well, no shit. Boo. No, I'm not surprised. Keep doing it. No! But thou must. Yeah, you did this joke.
And he'll do it every time.
I was not offended the first time, but now I'm deeply offended. Because you won't stop. Makes me wonder. Well, can you let me get to that, like, treasure chest? That'd be pretty cool. Alright. I'm thinking I'm going to save here, and I'm going to call it a night. Okay. I think that's it for tonight, everybody. That's it. Thank you for everyone for joining us tonight as I start my voyage into Soul Blazer. Hopefully this will be a fruitful adventure that I enjoy as we move into the new year, because this game is something we're going to be covering next year. Not this year, but there's a little preview for all of you. We're looking forward to covering this game. And I hope all of you enjoyed this stream tonight. It was a little bit choppy, I've heard, because the signal wasn't that great. So sorry for all of you that joined the entire time. Hopefully the internet here gets better, but I'm not in control of that. So we'll see about that. But you know what? Primarily, we are a podcast. So maybe streaming isn't our thing. So if you don't like these streams, you should head over. Well, that's if you don't like these streams, I'm sorry. We're doing the best we can. But if you want to see what we primarily focus on, go to Linktree/retrohangover. That's linktr.ee/retrohangover, and you can find our podcast. And today we had a flight that came out where we talked about the worst box art, in our opinions, throughout the ages, and I think you're going to enjoy that. So once again, linktr.ee/retrohangover. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can find us at twitch.tv/retrohangover. Just go ahead and sub there. Sometimes I do stream whenever I feel like it, and sometimes Shane does as well. So if you just head over that and follow it, whenever we just get a wild squirrel up our ass, we might, not like I was just playing, no, not those squirrels, but like we just might stream. We just might do it. But normally it's 9 p.m. Eastern time on Sundays, and we hope to see you there. And thank you everybody who showed up tonight. Shane, did I miss anything? Would you like to put anything out?
No, I think you covered it pretty well. Yeah, just to hit up that Linktree link and check out the show if you haven't done that already. And yeah, so thanks to everybody who came and hung out as usual.
Yeah.
So I suppose until next time,
play with your why the fuck is a dog talking to me joysticks. Have a good night, everybody.